Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis. Today we are going to be live streaming. So as you guys already know, I love to live stream every single day. I would love to do it actually every single day, but I don't do it every single day. But I do plan on doing it a lot more. But now we are finally seeing some solid price action happening on Hedera Hashgraph. I told you guys for so long, right? I've been saying for pretty much months now that we are nearly there. And guys, it is nearly now too late to buy before all-time highs. So we do see that the market is kind of doing its fluctuation. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, there's a huge warning in regards to the fact that we are at the weekly candle close. So remember that every single time that we have a weekly candle close, the prices get a little bit volatile, right? We see prices on all altcoins kind of jumping a little bit to get that final close for the week. And I'm just going to say right now, tomorrow could be a little bit volatile, but I think that we are closing in on the all-time high. So actually, let's go down. Let's look at where HBAR actually is now, because we are pumping significantly. So we are sitting at number 44, sitting around 41 cents, up 33.41%. That just changed drastically. We're almost at 42 cents now, but it is what it is, up almost 37% on the 7-day span. Guys, she is a beauty when she does move. And I've told you guys for a very long time that patience will pay. Patience is the big key here. And I just want to say, I've been telling you guys this entire time, even when we were at 17 cents on HBAR, 14 cents, around that span, to get in as much as you possibly can, because now look at where we are at. We are now at nearly 42 cents. We are coiling up for the next major move on HBAR. Let's look at just the daily. Look at this daily candle that we are on now. We just broke that resistance level from my video earlier today. We are holding above it. This could be it. This could be the time that we do retest the all-time high. And I'm saying it right now. We've been waiting for this moment in time forever. I mean, literally, it felt like forever. I mean, we were waiting. I honestly think that if we could get to the all-time high right now, that the price discovery will really pay dividends. Right now, if we actually look, we are at about 180 days of consolidation. We are still not at all-time highs, so I'm still counting 180 days. What do you think is going to happen next in terms of us really moving on HBAR? So, for anybody who is asking if it's too late to jump in or if it's too late to buy, guys, you've had so long to do it. I really think that right now, if you don't have a bag yet, it's still not too late. You could jump in right now, but I would not advise you to jump in on this massive green candle, but it is what it is. You do you. I think long term this is going to be absolutely incredible. Honestly, HBAR is the best long-term hold and even short-term hold right now, because we are still not above the all-time high. We could pull a massive price appreciation right now. Guys, I'm just saying it right now. A lot of people are talking about HBAR now. A lot of people are finally realizing it. We even see there's still a massive amount of room to move on weekly chart. The move in HBARs begin now. Got HBARs, hello future. We even see a lot of people, even Credible Crypto, saying people asking me whether to buy HBAR now or wait for a dip. Guys, this is it. It's not too late, but once we go into price discovery above 46 cents, things will escalate quickly. We had months to accumulate. If you didn't, for whatever reason, now is your last chance to get on board. And this is the truth. You guys had so long. And first off, for anybody who is in the live stream right now, I see all of you piling in here. I see all of you in the chat. Guys, first off, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you all for stopping by. Guys, we are all legends. We are HBarbarians. We are Crypto Crusaders in the making. Jeffrey, thank you for the 99 cents. I do greatly appreciate it. We are truly legends. I'm telling you, we are legends in the making. But honestly, we had so long to accumulate so much HBAR actually, especially during these dips, which I've told you guys to buy as soon as possible. Once you see these prices, you will not see them again, and that is exactly what ended up happening. This bottom level here we haven't seen at all, and I highly doubt that we ever see it again. 180 days, 180 days of consolidation to just fill our bags. I hope you all filled your bags. I hope that you pack them as much as possible. Guys, like I said, I always love to say the analysis, but I backed the truck up and I loaded up the truck with as many HBAR bags as I possibly can, and we are looking forward to seeing the price discovery really, really launch. I'm talking price discovery to like $1 plus, $2 plus. My high targets are like 3 to 6, with 10 to 15 still being on board. I still think that we could see some major price moves. This is the first bull run for HBAR. So realistically speaking, when we talk about the price appreciation for this asset, the sky is the limit. Seriously. I've said it multiple times. You know, we don't even have the major listings on like Coinbase and stuff, so we could get a Coinbase listing when we are around like $2, $3. That could really boost the idea of us going even higher. But we also have that secret announcement happening on the 16th. What do you guys think it is? Because we could see anything at this point. Honestly, there's so many things that could happen. There's so many things that could, be, released. For an example, we even see here, in terms of a GC member, right? We've been talking about GC members for quite some time. We've said that we need a new one. We haven't had a new one in a very long time. I actually got tagged in this tweet today. That said, should we let our playful imagination take an educated guess? Now, obviously, this is speculation. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, this is all speculation, just a disclaimer on that. But think about this logically. We see here, while watching a video by Hyperchange TV, I noticed the below images stand out, in particular claims about low latency allowing better broadband performance as well. If you guys already don't know, if you guys have been in Hedera Hashgraph for a very long time, you should know that we have the lowest latency, the highest speed possible. We are also the greenest crypto asset out there, right? So they're talking about lowest latency, high-speed broadband internet, low latency equals video calls and online gaming. Basically, they're talking about how important online gaming is, and if you guys know, Hedera Hashgraph is also moving into online gaming or the gaming scene to really kind of reinvent that wheel. But we also see Animoca Brands, like I said, talking about gaming. They were saying, they basically want to be a top 10 gaming company. If somebody locates the video, feel free to share here as well. But we also see existing GC member Google and SpaceX Starlink have been working together on secure global connectivity. So could Starlink or SpaceX in itself be the next GC member? Could you imagine how huge this could actually be? I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I think that this could be an absolute massive GC member. I think that this could also allow for a lot of price appreciation to happen on HBAR. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. If I am glitching, I am sorry. I don't know what is happening, but who knows? Hopefully it is. Here, 1 second. Maybe it is just because I am streaming in 60 FPS. Oh, it's fine for you. Yeah, it could just be, honestly, connectivity or something like that. But I don't know. It is what it is. But I do just want to say right now, in regards to the overall price appreciation on HBAR, I honestly think that we could be seeing all-time high plus by the end of the day today if the price appreciation on Bitcoin does allow it. We are seeing pretty much the entire market kind of make some waves and make some moves overall. Up about 3.43% from my videos earlier. It's actually a big difference in general, but guys, I have some major targets on HBAR. If you guys don't know, okay, so first off, I know a lot of people get mad at me for saying this, but I do have an HBAR exit strategy for $5. It tells you where I'm exiting, where I'm selling at, why I'm selling at those targets. It's on my website. It's $5. It's not some crazy price appreciation sort of thing or anything like that. You guys are not obligated either. You can use my old HBAR exit strategy that's for free on my channel right now as well for reference. But it is fully updated, and it tells you guys everything about it. That is a solid exit plan, in my opinion, because I always take into accountability the utility cases behind Hedera Hashgraph, what Hedera Hashgraph will achieve as well. And I also, in my opinion, think that it is very logical in a sense to where we actually end up on HBAR. I think a lot of my price targets actually range in on that exit strategy as well. I do appreciate you if you did buy it as well, 100%. What is up? I bet with the GOAT. 5K HBAR, yes, 100%. 5K HBAR is life-changing in my opinion. So we also see a lot of things happening. I just want to say right now, if you guys were not patient with HBAR, I just want to say anybody who is in this chat is most likely very patient. In regards to this, I also want to talk to you guys about this. Every degree takes 4 years, so we only had to hold HBAR for a little bit of time to see these major gains. About roughly, I would say, you know, give or take 5 months, almost 4 months, if you will. But this is why patience is so important. A lot of people will have patience in the real world in regards to degrees, in regards to a 9-to-5 job, in regards to anything. But when it comes to crypto or something like HBAR, man, those people that are not patient will not make it. I've seen a lot of people saying that they were selling, whatever the case may be. But honestly, this is one of those assets that you do not want to sell way too early, because this is an asset, in my opinion, that could appreciate greatly, similar to even XRP, right? We've talked about XRP's massive price appreciations from even 2013, 2014, 2017, 2018, and guys, it is absolutely crazy. Hey man, I appreciate the $10 super chat from Go Phillies 345. Thank you, I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you for everything as well. I will continue to keep you guys updated. But also, in regards to XRP, right? People have been holding XRP forever, as Mentalic also says in the chat. We have been holding XRP for a very, very long time. And yes, it will pump. XRP is also another asset similar to HBAR that has been in the consolidation period for a fairly long time. And we know XRP is the last mover, the last 10% of the bull run. XRP's ROI will be absolutely crazy, considering the fact that when you take into accountability what it did in 2017 and 2018, that 51,000% of an increase in price. Just think about what's going to happen this year when we see so much more institutional money grade in the system now. Also, we talk about the fact that the SEC lawsuit is nearing a close. We also talk about a lot of relistings happening, US-based customers rejoining the team. There is so many domino effects that could play into accountability for XRP to really, really move in price. Now, I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So, as you guys know, I'm not that huge of an influencer or anything like that. I actually don't even like to consider myself an influencer, but it is what it is. But on Twitter, I have roughly about almost 8,000 or so followers. I haven't really checked it, but I'm just saying it right now. We even see from Barbarian himself. Now, if you guys don't follow him, he's an incredible individual. Love his HBAR content, not XRP, but we see here that he was number 2 on the list. I am number 3, okay? And he even says, according to Lunar Crush social listening platform, I am the second most influential. Wow, HBarbarian. 1 week, I have fewer than 10,000 followers. That should tell you how early we are. And that is the truth, right? With me being number 3 on the list, I honestly can't even believe that, first off. But second off, that should tell you guys how early we actually are in terms of HBAR. You know, we don't even have major influentials talking about HBAR right now. And that is the key here. FOMO will happen in seconds to minutes when HBAR actually breaches over the all-time high. And we are seeing us close in on 42 cents already. Guys, this is getting close to that major breaking point. Honestly, I could not tell you guys at all how excited I am right now. But this is very, very bullish in my sense, because guess what? From our current levels, and I know that I love to do this a lot, but I am so happy to finally see this. We are less than 10% away from the all-time high. I honestly cannot believe how close we are. The candle is burning. It is burning, and it is burning hot. I think that we have a lot more left in us to actually get to that all-time high. It's only a matter of time. Now, I don't like to talk down on any other asset or anything like that, as you guys already know, but we also see a lot of things happen with Cardano. We see a lot of influencers talking about Cardano. I don't know why I can't say that word today, but it is what it is. We do see here, if Cardano couldn't onboard any apps in 4 years, what do you think is going to happen in the next 4 years? Now, again, I don't like to talk down on any other asset. I think that ADA, for what it's worth, could have some more moves in it this year. But we do see Hedera onboard at 100 plus use cases in the first 2 years of being public. What do you think is going to happen in the next 2 years? And this goes to tell you that in 4 years, HBAR, they're saying it could take over the world. I honestly think that HBAR, for what it's worth, could be $50 to $100 by 2025. And I honestly have been telling you guys that for a very long time, and it is becoming real. Now, I don't think that there is another asset out there that is even close to reaching HBAR's potential, because when we talk about what HBAR is actually doing in regards to the DLT sector, into transactional volume, whatever the case may be, it is one of those assets that if you're not in it yet, or if you have people that are continuously asking you, hey, what asset should I buy in crypto? I don't know crypto. This is it. Okay? I've told you guys about HBAR for months. I mean, I have over like 300 plus videos on HBAR. I've been telling you guys this under 20 cents, under 30 cents. HBAR Baron, welcome to the stream. I do greatly appreciate you for stopping by, man. Honestly, I am just telling you guys, when HBAR truly takes off, because what we're seeing right now is only the beginning of what's to come for HBAR's price appreciation. Once we actually get over that 46-cent zone, I'm just telling you right now, you guys are going to want to be paying attention. You guys are going to want to be focused on what is happening, because HBAR is going to move extremely fast. I think that this is one of those assets that could play a vital role in the future utility market. And when we talk about HBAR, I've said that it is the #1 asset in this space. I honestly still think that when we talk about market cap, I think HBAR could be the #1 holder for the overall crypto market. I've said it multiple times. For what they are doing in transactional volume, in massive use cases, they are being utilized on a massive scale, even going back to FTPOS over in Australia. Guys, open your eyes, do some research, and read what HBAR actually is in order to understand the long-term vision behind it. Honestly, nothing much, HBAR Barbarian. I hope everything has been good with you. I hope that you've had a great weekend as well. I'm personally just chilling, relaxing, loving the HBAR price appreciation overall. But this is life-changing money. This really is. I think that this is going to really kind of revolutionize crypto for what it is, and I think that it's going to open a lot of people's eyes to what DLTs could actually achieve if they are utilized in a proper way or have the proper technology behind them. Hashgraph technology is a revolutionary technology. Just remember, when blockchain technology came out, it was the big name on the block, but I think Hashgraph technology is going to be the winner long term. Yeah, guys, I mean, if you are enjoying the content, if you guys are enjoying the stream, definitely hit that like, subscribe, and also turn notifications on for instant updates, because you guys are not going to want to miss any of the content that I do release. I pretty much release 4 videos a day talking about the overall market, talking about all of these assets, and a lot of them are 100% gems, especially HBAR. HBAR has been a gem since the beginning of me talking about it. This is going to be a massive project. This week could be a huge update for HBAR. But yeah, I mean, FPOS is huge. In terms of where I think that the top this bear, what's the top this bear you think? Overall, the top during this, bull market, it could range, right? I've said that HBAR could hit, 3 to 6, which a lot of people, even credible crypto, think. But I also think that we could see $10 to $15 as well for those high grade targets. And when we talk about what HBAR is actually doing, who knows? The FOMO on HBAR could be extremely different, similar to even Solana, right? A lot of people weren't expecting Solana to make the gains that it did, and this made gains simply off of NFTs alone. And when we look at the gains that, $1,000 back in January is now $138,000. So just to give you guys an insight on that, just imagine what $1,000 in HBAR back in the dip when it came down to like 15 cents, 13 cents is going to be worth, this year. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Solana has done incredible for what it is worth. I personally would not buy this asset right now. I wouldn't even think about it. I would more so be buying HBAR before the real gains are made. Like right now, This pump on HBAR is nothing compared to what is about to happen. I'm telling you guys that right now. HBAR does have banks on the governing council. They have a whole bunch of financial and fintech utility cases behind them as well. Not only that, but HBAR is widely utilized in terms of its DLT technology. So when we talk about 1 billion transactions, 1.3 in 1 year, 1.3 billion transactions in 1 year. Just think about that. Where's that Alonzo pump for ADA? I think a lot of people have lost hope in terms of ADA just because of the failed, releases, the failed time updates and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that ADA is still there. I just don't think that the FOMO is there for it. And that's just my overall opinion. I think FOMO, I mean, listen, I've told people to not invest in ADA and actually get into HBAR because for what you are actually getting in terms of your dollar average amount, it is 100% a lot more in terms of ROI at the end of the year. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm just going to say it right now. In regards to HBAR, it is one of the best holdings out there long term. It is one of those assets that even when we talk about this, right, we see Ethereum blocks will be full, Solana blocks will be full. We're talking about all these other assets. There's no project is even remotely close to having the throughput needed to serve the world. And here's our boy Barbarian down here spitting the knowledge, right? We see Hedera Hashgraph Hbar can handle the throughput needed. It's ABFT compliant, so the network can be sharded without compromising security. Also, it's carbon negative, an ever-increasing priority for businesses, organizations, and governments alike. And this is 100% key, right? When we talk about, serving the world, you can't use Bitcoin, you can't use Ethereum, you can't use proof of work. You have to use something else. You have to use Hashgraph technology. You have to use HBAR or something similar to HBAR. We talk about DAG. We talk about, other assets like that. When we talk about HBAR, HBAR is the best choice for enterprises because of its asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance. That is the biggest selling point, in my opinion, for all of these enterprises. That high-grade security that you're not finding anywhere else, the speed, the scalability factors. I mean, it all plays hand in hand. And that is why I always say, okay, always choose the asset that is doing the least in price appreciation, but doing the most in innovation and development. Because those are the true winners in the space. Those that haven't appreciated in price, but have always been compliant, updating you guys in terms of everything that they are doing. The utility behind the project is absolutely massive. Those are the biggest winners in this space. And I also even see this quote here. Here's a single simple way to tell if a crypto project is good. Does it have utility other than trying to get early adopters and the creators richer? Absolutely. We talk about HBAR having the massive amounts of utility. And this is actually funny coming from the creator of Dogecoin. But we also see if it does, it might be a worthwhile project. If not, it isn't. It's the greater fool theory game. And this is simple. This is why we invest in utility on this channel. This is why I always tell you guys, you need to get into utility assets, especially HBAR. HBAR is doing the most in terms of development. We also see here. So I obviously love XRP. I still think that XRP is an incredible hold, and I don't think that HBAR is going to kill it, but I do think that HBAR will be most likely above it in terms of market cap at some point in time. HBAR is kind of killing the idea of smart contracts. Smart contracts are very costly and they are also very slow. So when we talk about HBAR versus Cardano, there's really no comparison there. I think that HBAR is 100% a better choice than ADA. That's just my overall opinion. You guys don't need to take that as 100% advice, but I'm just telling you guys that's just my opinion. And we are really kind of outscaling every other DLT in this space right now. That's not even, that's fact. You could go look at, Dragon Glass for an example. 1.3 billion transactions in 1 year. Tell me another DLT technology that is doing that right now. So when we talk about HBAR, I am closing in on my end goals for this. I just want to see us over that all-time high, going into price discovery. And a lot of people, a lot of you guys that are watching this channel, a lot of you crypto crusaders out there are going to have their lives changed. I'm telling you. If I have a Ledger Live, do I need something else to receive my crypto to Ledger? It's literally driving me nuts. No, basically all you need is Ledger Live, and pretty much to set it up on your Ledger, you just have to kind of confirm both of them, and you'll be able to move crypto onto it. Now, HBAR is a little bit harder to move, but guys, I really want to see us break 46 cents, and I honestly think that we could see that tonight. Is it too late to FOMO in? No, I mean, we're not even over all-time highs. Honestly, I think that it's going to be too late to FOMO in after this. I think once we get over this 46 cent zone, I think it's almost pretty much end game. As Credible Crypto says, you know, people asking whether to buy HBAR now or wait for a dip. Guys, this is it. It's not too late, but once we go into price discovery above 46 cents, things will escalate quickly, and he is 100% right on this. Honestly, in regards to HBAR, we've had so many dips, okay? Every single time that we dip now, we pump extremely hard. And I mean, it's a clear sign here that we're finding support at these solid levels. That 36 cent level is our major support right now, but I think that we are about to regain support at 40 cents. And I think from here, it's just retesting, you know, all-time high plus. In terms of staking, don't worry about staking right now. They are saying Q4, but I don't even want staking right now. Honestly, what I want is more volume over the network. Then, you know, we could talk about staking, because staking at that point will actually give us some solid rewards. Right now, staking really wouldn't give us too much in terms of, you know, the overall APY or anything like that. Like, we want more value, and I think that Lehman even says that himself. Like, he doesn't want staking involved just yet until we actually have that transactional volume, which I think is going to be the big player here in terms of sharding. I think sharding is pretty much going to allow us to get that unlimited transactional per second volume that we actually need. So overall, I wouldn't really worry about staking too much. Really kind of worry about, you know, the shards that they are going to be releasing in terms of unlimited transaction. That's where you really want to see the main updates being really kind of taken into accountability, which, by the way, if we're seeing this kind of volume right now before Q4, just imagine what's happening in Q4 when sharding actually gets released and people realize that we are allowed to have, or we achieve, unlimited transactions per second, I should say. So honestly, right now, I think everything is kind of playing out perfectly in the sense of what I've been saying. I think that we are going to see all-time highs probably by tonight or into this week ahead. You know, there could be some volatile price action, up, down, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. I still think that we are really, really ready, and I think that that is pretty much the signs that we are seeing right now. A lot of people still want it to drop more. A lot of people want to buy more. The case is, hey, you've had your time to buy. 180 days of consolidation. You should not just, you know, disregard that. From the time of dropping on Bitcoin, right, where we had these solid buy opportunities. Just to give you guys an idea, just from under 27 cents, which under 27 cents is a fairly good entry, but I'm just going to say it right now, you had 111 days, actually 112 days under 27 cents to buy this asset. So I'm just telling you right now, in regards to this, I mean, I don't know. You had a lot of time to buy. If you weren't buying, then I don't know what you were doing. But I've been telling you guys for a very long time to get into HBAR. I told you guys about QNT when it was, you know, under $50. I told you guys about ALBT under, you know, what, 30 cents? Even at 20 cents, I said. I've been telling you guys about these assets at a very, very cheap price. If you guys didn't get in yet, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not too late right now to get into HBAR. You could dollar cost average down as everybody's, you know, saying their DCAs. You know, guys, I've been telling you guys about a lot of these utility assets. If you have not been in this channel or a part of this channel, you need to be, because listen, I give away a ton of free content. Don't get me wrong, I do have some paid content as well, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not anything, you know, detrimental. It's just exit strategies and stuff like that. But I tell you guys all of these free, you know, this free advice to get into, you know, these utility tokens. It's not financial advice, but it is all free insights on these assets that I do 100%. You know, research. I look into these assets on what they're doing, you know, the team behind them, everything about them. And I tell you guys, about these assets when they are very early. I told you guys about HBAR for so long. I've been talking about HBAR since January, and I've made over like 300 plus videos on HBAR. VXV, I've told you guys about VXV under $1 at 80 cents. VXV is also a gem, but listen, I'm not going to tell you guys to buy all these other assets when they've already pumped extremely high. HBAR, on the other hand, is still sitting under all-time highs, about 10% under the all-time high. How much HBAR do you need? It is all in terms of your end goal. Listen, if you want to make $1 million this bull run, most likely you'd want to be holding at least 100 to 200,000 HBAR, in my opinion. It all depends on what you really want out of the market in terms of, just the overall revenue or ROI. So it all depends on what you want and your end goals. Where can you buy VXV? Uniswap is where I bought VXV. I bought a lot of my assets on Uniswap. I know a lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is. But honestly, I'm very, very concerned, I should say, in regards to the idea on what is actually going to happen after we hit price discovery. Like, where are we going to end up? Because I always have my price targets. For an example, we see a question in the chat. Nick, what's your conservative price targets for HBAR? $3 to $6. Like, 3 to 6, in my opinion, is very conservative. I think that we could see much higher. It's just, my main targets are $10 to $15, but who knows where we could actually go. We do see platform to purchase HBAR, Binance, Uphold. There's a few other ones as well. A lot of people could answer that as well. Do you think that $12 is still a good price to buy in for VXV? I mean, it is, but for me, I bought it in at 80 cents, so it's hard for me to say, hey, I'm gonna go buy at $12 when I bought it at 80 cents. So it's not a bad entry point. It's still a very early asset. A lot of holders. There's not that many holders at all for it. So HBAR could reach $11. Yeah, I think that it could reach 10 to 15, 3 to 6 at least by the end of the year. I've talked to you guys about the 3 to 6 price targets for it. I've talked to you guys about the $10 to $15. I've also talked to you guys about HBAR getting to $50 to $100 at some point in time, not this bull run, but I've talked to you guys about how massive this project could be. Also depends on how big the whole crypto market cap will become this bull run. Yeah, I see a lot of people say that, Bitcoin could hit 200K, it could hit, a $10 trillion market cap by itself. It's hard to say. We don't know. Overall from market structure, we just know that Bitcoin is going to top out sometime around November into December, in my opinion. And it all depends on where we kind of top out at that point. But yeah. Honestly, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here, or the stream here. It's been about roughly 33 minutes. But guys, I'm just going to say, keep an eye out on HBAR. We are nearly at all-time highs. I love to stream all the time. I'm probably going to be doing a lot more streams on this channel. I obviously upload daily. I upload about 4 videos a day on this channel. If you guys aren't a part of the channel yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, also hit that notification button. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow the Twitter and also join the free Discord down in the description below. Guys, thank you all for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all. I hope that you all have financial success in this market, and I hope that you all achieve your goals and your financial freedom. This has been Nick. Thank you all for stopping by. I do greatly appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night or your day. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world.